Hello.
Happy Spooktober 31st.
But oh god, this isn't the Halloween special, is it?
I was about to crack that. It's like this is the
It actually is Halloween
the
today.
Bali Special and the Halloween special. It is. Spooktober 31st.
Literally the 31st of the Tobes. Getting ready to. Let me figure out. Yeah, okay. I'm here. Connor's there. That's the wide.
Is it
Let's
is
do
it dodgy
this.
to fly on Halloween? Is that like a bad day? Like, you know, what's that cursed day? Friday 13th. Yeah. It's like a bad day to fly.
What, fly on the 31st?
Yeah, of October. It's gonna be a spooky one.
I guess the most unlucky day to fly would be September 11th, but
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
that
mention.
would be
as well.
like really cursed. 31st, I don't know. I mean, that's
Alright.
fine.
We'll be fine. We're not gonna die.
Flying's already scary,
I
so.
already feel like death anyway, so I got very ill.
We're the
since
Grim
last time we
Reaper
spoke,
today.
So yeah, I feel like the Grim Reaper.
So,
We're like drained men.
it may be Halloween, but the reason it's scary, the main reason it's scary today is because we're leaving, folks.
That is the
We're
scariest
going
thing of all.
home. We're leaving our holiday, our beautiful,
That's the
sweet
scariest part of all.
time away. It has to come to an end. We have to go back to real life and to living
Shit.
the
we
way
got work
peasants
tomorrow.
live. I know, man. I know.
Fuck that.
Actual work.
It's gonna be it's actually gonna be a huge day, just getting home and stuff and packing
Ugh.
it up and
God.
all that shit. So like, even the fact that I got work tomorrow is just. Who was look forward to that? Like, I can't look forward to work at all. Like, that's just some shit.
Man,
Up at 7. Like, I got sick since the last time we spoke.
Yeah.
as well, so
yeah.
literally the day after we filmed, I woke up with like a weird little throat, and now I'm like
Oh, God.
feeling like shit. Like, last few days we felt pretty crap.
Yeah, I mean, literally yesterday, the entire day, I was just feeling like absolute ass, and I know you were feeling the same way. And the thing is that's what it's part of the holiday. It's part of what we were here for to do, and we did it.
Yeah.
But it was
Yeah, I always get sick at the end of these trips.
yeah,
Just the extensive drinking. Like, I was saying to the guy in the pool yesterday.
literally
like,
got a bloody cough.
I think my max is like I can do like 2 solid days of like drinking.
Yeah,
The third, I'm a bit bamboozled, and now the fourth,
Yeah.
I get a bit fucked up, and the fifth, I'm just like I want to die because I'm just feeling ill.
I know. It's power to
Speaking of
anyone
that, do
who
you
can
want a
get
beer?
through all the way. Yeah, go
Well,
on.
we got
Why not?
5 drinks in the fridge, and we need to get through them because I paid for them. So
Yeah, it's not like
that's just.
if only we could
logistics.
take them on the train, but on the plane.
What do you want? You got an orange Bing Tang.
Are you in for the purple one? I might try the purple one.
Fuck you. That was the one I was going for.
Nah, you
I
go.
thought that'd go down the easiest. This is,
No, you go that one. I'll take the
they sell these in England. They got them on tap. They're beautiful. They're the Strongbow.
golden apple.
dark
I'll
roast.
take the orange, please.
The orange. Sure. I'm gonna open up.
Yes.
You take the orange.
I will take them away. Take it
Yeah.
away, me. I'm here to tell you about our wonderful holiday because today we're going to be reviewing the holiday. We're here. We've been thoroughly chewed up and spit out by this place that we call Bali. And, it's time to review. Time to go over all the wacky shenanigans that went on.
Basically, yeah. So we got this whole new podcast go. We can like watch clips and all that crap.
Yeah, so if
we
you
got
see
stuff
here, I
from
don't want
the-
to obviously give any spoilers, but just here there's a bit of a
Oh.
preview. And wait, hold on. How do I? Oh no.
Did you make a file?
Wait. Where's the
What a little.
There we go.
Yeah.
How do I swap that?
Where we're small and it's big.
Okay, now we go on. How about we go? Oh no, there we go. There. No. Abort. There we are. Okay, where do we want to chill?
Can I ask a question? Is this? Did you make a specific file?
Say again?
Did you make like a specific file of all these footage? Because there's a few pictures in there which I would.
Yes. No, and that's why I'm going to swap between. I don't know how, if I can like go between. Oh.
Like, it's just gears
Oh, there we go. It goes away, comes back. I'm not sure how to. Oh my gosh. So if we go like this, that, then we can kind of. Oh my god.
What the fuck? There's 2 of me now.
This is a
You
tricky
can edit
one.
this out, surely.
This is maybe something we should have figured out before we did this. Why don't
Yeah.
we just. Okay.
Just
I'll
about.
turn that off. There we go. So when that comes on, we got there, and then I guess I can like switch it. So we will figure this out. What do we want to talk about first? Because I'll find the photos. You set it up. You give the setup. I'll show the
What are we
punchline.
showing first?
Well, I would like to.
Did you make a specific file?
No, I'm just going through my photos app.
There's photos on there which are not.
Yeah, I'll do the full screen photo, so it's like one at a time.
Alright.
Yeah, now he gets it. Conor doesn't want his nudes leaked.
Just saying. No, there were a few photos, you know.
A few photos that won't even make it to the Christmas party. Let's just put it that way.
I trust you.
A few photos that aren't even going in the attic. They're just going straight to the fire, baby.
Thanks.
All right, what do we want to start with, though? What did we do on our first day? We got here, and then
first day, didn't we?
Yeah, that's right. First night we went
First
out.
night was like,
and
shit, we got here about.
well, you give the spiel. I'll check if there's any photos from that night, and we'll just go through the holiday and yeah.
So first night we got here was about 10. Was it about 10? Yeah, we got here about 10 o'clock. That's when we went out with one of our friend's sisters who was here and her boyfriend, and we went out to 2 clubs, I believe. I thought I'd be like bamboozled when I got here, but turns out no. Sometimes I even surprise myself.
Okay, so when I get to this one.
Yeah.
When I get to this photo, we have to stop. Okay? We have to stop.
Okay.
The one after this one is not safe for us. So.
Okay. You kids get it. You're on holiday with the boys. Sometimes a few ass cheeks come out.
That's
To put it politely.
well,
That was a big night though. You know, I haven't had that severely bad hangover this trip. I feel like I haven't been
I'm
that
very
bad.
happy for you.
I got sick, so
Okay, so
I
that's
prefer being hungover than sick.
like that. Let's do the other way around. So we want like that and that. There we go. All right, so
Oh, Joe.
first photo.
First photo is our good friend Joe Rogan. Our good friend Joe, right here. What photos? I don't think you can unless you open them specifically.
Okay, so we start off with this meme. It's not. This doesn't really matter, but
It's our idol. Ah,
here
so
we
that was us
are
at
at the airport.
airport.
Yeah, there we go. So
Look at him, full of hope, not sick.
yeah, it's a beautiful sight to see. You would say. Just gonna move us there. And look, you know, we're there. We're
Full of
starting.
optimism, which is nice, you know.
I'll pull you down with me.
We didn't know anything that was about to happen or come. We're just two optimistic men.
Okay.
That was a great photo, let's be fair.
So we're here. We're going through. We're classic tourists at this point. You know what I'm saying?
You can't hide it.
Yeah.
Oh no. Is this true, Dad?
This is some bad news we got for you kids. So, do you want to give the backstory to this?
Oh god, I feel mean.
No, not that back. So just
Okay.
say in general, this
Basically-
basically this whole holiday we've been airdropping
Airdrop
this.
that to your mates.
Yeah, you airdrop it to sometimes to a random stranger.
So a ram stranger. Just
And then
don't
they
airdrop
open
it to
this and they
Mitchell.
go,
That's
"Oh,
what I'll
boy."
say.
So this is a bit on the plane.
Aw.
We were here. We can sort of skip through these.
Look at these beautiful photos. Oh,
And
this is
then-
our first big
so
tank.
this is So here's the story. I don't know if I can play. I don't think the video's downloaded yet, but
This was our first actual
So,
big tank, which we cracked on the
we
plane.
literally, yeah. And tell that story. So we went on the plane and we were having beers because obviously they serve beers on the plane and you just buy them with cash with the Indonesia money. And we literally were buying beers. We went through. Oh, that's a spoiler. We went through and we depleted the plane's beer
Yeah,
supply.
literally. Like on the fourth time we ordered a beer, they were like, nah, we're out.
We ordered a few, and then we went to order another one. They were like, "We literally have none left on the plane. Like, we're out of beers."
If that
So-
ain't us.
It was a good way to start the story. So here's Conor. Oh yeah, so we get to the airport, and then we immediately buy 2
Cigars, which is the ones we had.
beers. No, 2 beers here,
Oh, yeah.
and then 2 cigars. That resulted in these like hilarious photos. So yeah, and look at me. I'm looking very touristy at this point. To our audio listeners, this is more of a video podcast today.
This is the...
You're going to want the visual.
This is the one you shouldn't listen to on Spotify.
Okay, now this is where we stop. Now, how do I... Okay, so I'm going to turn it off. There we go. And now I can set up the next one.
There are some not safe for work pictures.
So here is some...
And we hadn't even left the airport yet. What?
I'm just going to describe it. I won't show it, but it's the photo of won't say who,
Oh,
but someone's ass pressed against the shower window. So this is quite funny.
Left the airport. It was like, all right, this is already not safe for work.
Okay, so now I'm gonna show you. All right, we can keep going until we get to Zach.
All right.
So now we start here. This was. How do we do this?
Were any of the videos load, Dan?
Like this. There we go. Sorry.
Oh, so what's this then? Oh, this is me and Bart.
This is at the mini mart, right? So the mini mart is basically it's like a convenience store.
We would call it Whole Foods.
Yeah, this is where you buy like groceries.
It was the Bali knockoff of Whole Foods.
And they had all these souvenirs. So these souvenirs that they had were like wooden.
This weird Bart Simpson doll.
So they had this weird
terrifying.
Bart one. They had this Mario one, which was really weird.
Asian Superman.
Yeah,
He'll
Asian
be coming
Superman.
up.
There we go.
There we go.
And it's like, why did they make him Asian? I don't.
And we
I mean, I got
saw a
nothing
Trump
wrong
one
with it.
yesterday, which was interesting.
Yeah, and there was a Donald Trump one
They
yesterday.
just love him out here.
Here's us with
What's in the background?
Asian Superman,
Oh, Asian Superman.
and then some videos that we can't play. If I want to show videos, we can like airdrop them to the laptop, but I don't know. Maybe that's too much hassle. So this is a sign I saw that said, "Do not wash your feet." And this was at the. By the way, we had our beers in the shopping center, so that was hilarious.
amazing.
That was so good. And it's only in Bali. Do you know what I mean? It's only in Bali.
You could walk around shots with a beer. You get kicked out for that in Australia. Like,
Could you just pass me that pillow, please, for my knees?
course, yeah.
So I was in this bathroom and this sink, and there was this sign that said, "Do not wash your feet." And I was like, surely there are more important things, more important instructions than to remind you not to.
Well, man,
you know.
look, it just happens. You know, this is a ravenous country sometimes, to say the least.
That's not wrong. That's not wrong.
Did you wash your feet in it? Were you a bit rabbit?
Mate, the sign tempted me too much. You know, I had to. I wish this would load.
This was us in a diner where they just started
Yeah, for some
dancing.
reason my VPN's not really working right now. By the way, we both got VPNs coming on this trip, and
Be safe, guys.
what a great decision it was to make.
It's like a condom for your phone, which we highly suggest on the podcast. Safe sex all the way.
Oh, where are we going? Oh, yeah, so
Oh, there you go.
this is us outside our hotel room.
What a tourist. Well, that was the point of the photo. I'm wearing my Bunnings trade shirt. I was like, you know,
Listen, when people say that Australia has no culture,
what a lie.
show them this, baby. Show them this.
That is my trip in a nutshell. Look at that.
It's just beautiful. You look
Belly sticking
absolutely
out.
beautiful.
Thanks, man. Literally, that's before we filmed the podcast, I
I'm
think.
going to hide this. So, you look wonderful. We've got in this little bag here, you basically, like I said, you got all these mini marts. So where is it in the background?
Yeah, so we would just go in the mini mart and just like
So,
buy
yeah,
heaps
this
of
one.
grog.
Mini mart.
And we would just
Look, what a good quality photo, by the way. That was a fat zoom. So we got the mini marts in the background, and you can literally just buy a bunch of beers and a bunch of like alcohol, and that's what we did.
Well,
And
it's
so
already
there-
cost effective here, but if you
Oh,
want
it's
to be
so
even
cheap.
more cost effective, you would go to the.
You know what to
the
do,
mini
baby.
mart. Oh, the pizza's here.
So that hey, hello,
Hello, sir.
we've got room service. Oh, the pizza's finally here from last episode. Hello, thank you.
Glad it got delivered. It's blows you can't load the videos.
I know, I'm so
That's
sad.
half the content.
So here is the
Is that
you got the classic Star Wars socks.
Yeah.
You got the penguin pants, Adidas,
The old chub and
a
tuck.
beer. Oh, you got to tuck it in. And I love that this lady's like, ugh, this fucking
She's
tourist.
like, I don't know what culture looks like, but it looks like that.
Oh, hopefully there was nothing not safe for work there. And like I said, when we get to
Oh, Austin.
when we get to Mark, then we can change. Huh? Yeah. At least you brought me nasi goreng.
The fun part of a live show, folks. It's a live show.
Thank you, my man. We've got the same shirt practically. Our room service guy loves it. Yeah, look.
He's like, what are you guys doing?
Should we trade places?
And why does it look so fun?
Yeah, people don't get stuff. Like people.
We need our second guest ever on the podcast.
The security, the random room service guy. Okay, so
I feel so bamboozled today.
that was our. Yeah, I know this is a weird day. It's a weird podcast. Everything about this is weird. So bear with us, folks.
I'm just like, yeah.
You got to respect that these are like special episodes, you know.
This
So
is a special.
not gonna necessarily have the same polish, the same, you know. This is very much a free flow. It's a freestyle.
Don't expect much from me.
This is a yeah.
I can't try and be funny.
We picked a bad day for Conor to be on camera, basically.
Thanks, man. You too.
No, it literally me too. Actually, to be fair, we both asked each other this morning. We're feeling a lot better today
Yeah, I think
than we were feeling yesterday. I think yesterday just kind of it all came to a head, and we were just like,
I'm just like, what annoys me is that I have this huge ride home.
what, the plane ride?
Yeah.
You don't reckon you'll go well on the plane ride?
I think it'll be fine. But
Yeah.
like, you know, it's just like, what a hassle.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You know, I'm just
I
like,
feel that. Oh, yes.
oh, wow.
I'll take some of that.
Darren reviews the food live on air.
Oh, room service.
Luckily, you got no cutlery. For
Go
some
on.
reason. No, I just, you know. Can I say what happened the other night in like a nice way?
Just quickly show. Here's my food. I got some fried rice.
Oh, do you want to review it live on
I
air?
didn't even know I'd get some kebabs. Thank you.
Satay.
The room service here is actually pretty good. We've gotten a bunch
Look,
of pizzas.
I'm a clips man at heart, so can you review the food?
So look, here's the food review. I'm gonna try a kebab first.
Why did you order this massitive dish when you know we were filming the podcast?
I was hungry. What could I say?
You said we'll get food afterwards. That's why I didn't order anything. You said
Well-
you want to go to KFC.
Now that's satay. That's some beautiful satay.
That is satay's fine. Dude, go to the wide. Oh no, Austin. No, you. There you go.
There we are.
Still getting used to the buns.
So
What?
I'm trying the rice now.
Dan orders food live on air for some dumb reason. Can I tell the story about the other night, or is that too ravenous and
This
not
is a
PG?
clip now. Now this is a clip.
What, you eating? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I said. I'm a clips man at heart.
So that's actually quite good. The fried rice.
You want to review it live on air?
The prawn crackers are good. Yeah, I love a review. I'm gonna try a prawn cracker with some fried rice. Cut to Austin.
Fucking Austin.
Cut to me. I like that. I must say, I do like this satay chicken. Satay is like tasty, man.
Man, that's my favourite. No matter where I go, no matter what I do. Or in that
And you know what?
This is the kind of content
For the
people
health
tune in
foods,
to
I'll
see.
take some cucumber. These are the kind of unpredictable shenanigans you get with the For Life podcast. All right. Should we get back to the show?
Yes, please.
Okay. So what are you going to tell the story of?
I don't know if I can. Am I allowed to?
You are now. What's the story?
Maybe I should do it in chronological order.
Okay.
So we'll go back to the... This is what I mean by why did you order a whole plate of food? You're the one working the buttons. You can barely eat.
I'm still listening. I'll cut to you for a minute.
I'll tell the story in chronological order, man. We're still on like the first day, aren't we? Second day? What a great episode this is.
I wonder, I'm like... Okay, anyway. Yeah, carry on.
It's not in chronological order, so I can't tell the story yet.
What's non-chronological? What do you mean?
The thing that happened on like the third day.
What, with...
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
In there?
I just want to... I'm going to gloss over it. This
Oh,
is-
you want me to start it?
No, I'm just going to... We'll, you know, it's a funny story. How we
Let's
met
tell
these
it.
lovely
Let's tell it.
people.
We met some Canadians.
So we're not going in chronological order, okay.
Thank you.
I'm a producer at heart.
But how are we gonna? Why not just go from chronological? I don't know what you're talking about. Chronological.
That's what I mean. Why don't we just bring it out when we get to the day?
Oh, that's what you mean. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll get to
Chronological
it.
order. That's literally
Okay.
what chronological means.
So, folks, we've teased a Canadian run-in, some Canadian shenanigans.
Stay tuned for that.
We're gonna get to it. It's coming up later in the show. Okay. Do you want to? Well, okay. You talk about. I don't know. What are we gonna? I gotta find what's next. Okay.
This is what you've come to know and love with the For Life podcast. An unorganized. I wish Dan just made a file so he doesn't have to keep skipping over photos which are A, irrelevant, or B, will get us banned from YouTube for life. To say it politely.
I think I had time to make a file.
Skip days.
I'm scrolling through pics of me lying on a bed with my wang out. Like what? You know.
Okay, so we skipped a good day.
Well, let's go to that day then, because we got the beer cycle coming up.
Okay, so yeah, after we filmed the podcast, we went to the pool bar, didn't we?
We did
night?
actually, yes.
Was that the night we went to the pool bar?
I'm pretty sure it was.
We met some lovely people.
So just some randoms. There was actually a fair amount of random just chatter here, which was nice.
Plus, like,
A bit like our Margaret River trip.
75% of them were like, wait, who spoke to us in Margaret River?
Those people at the beer farm.
Oh, they were lovely.
Yeah, so it was a bit like that.
We
There
went
was a
that
bit
night,
of...
I met those people in the bar at...
Nah.
Yeah. No, we met some people at the pool bar. And like 75% of the people from Perth, which is... But I
Yeah, that
guess
was weird.
Perth's the most easiest access to Bali.
Perth's
or is
closest, and it's the same time zone.
Is that
So
right? Is it the easiest access?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, and it's the same time zone, which is good as well. Yes, we met like some people. Met someone from like Rockingham. Met someone from literally like like maybe like 25 minutes away from us, which is nice.
No, we met a lot of like locals, as in local even just to us, which was really cool.
And we spent like $90 on drinks, which is a lot in
At the pool bar, yeah.
Which is like a lot in Bali.
Well, we had like
in Perth, that's
we had a
like
couple of
7 drinks, but like
we
here
had like a
it's-
Long Island iced tea or even
like,
2.
How many what do we sorry, I saw something for the pool bar. I was like, oh yeah. How many Bing tanks we have? Alicia, our producer. How many Bing tanks did we get the other night at the pool bar? Like 23 or something ridiculous? 26.
My God, 26! I didn't even know that. Did we really get 26?
Yeah, so like
Oh my
26
God!
beers and like 3 jugs of...
Good Lord! You're never gonna pay that.
You know, I paid $20 for the room service the other night. I didn't answer it back either because I'm a nice guy.
So, here's the
Family
deal.
dramatics. You get
We
on this
had
podcast.
we had our pool bar shenanigans. We actually met some really nice people who were in the same hotel as us. They were hanging out. One of them was like a teacher. One of them was like I don't even remember.
I actually was walking to
Wonderful chats, folks.
I walked past the pool bar yesterday and that bloke was there. Who I mentioned from the last episode, who was a bit ravenous.
Okay, here's the thing about this holiday. It was for Connor's birthday. And so a big part of the focus was on Connor and making sure he was having a good time. And more specifically,
Uh-oh.
that he was, you know, potentially able to have some female interaction. We'll put it that way, okay? You know, have some
It's
time.
about to get raunchy, folks.
Have some time with a lady because, you know, I don't mean to out you here, Connor, but it had been a while, and let's just put it that way.
Fuck you.
I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to, you know,
No,
I'm trying to set the stage.
That's the only thing that had been a while. Everything else, I checked off the list. There was only one thing to be checked off the list.
So
Since the old ex-girlfriend, so...
So anyway, we wanted to get Connor some.
It takes time, man. It's a fucking progress, you know? I think.
No judgment. No judgment.
And I think, you know,
So part of our focus where we were going was like, okay, how do we find single women?
yeah,
Okay.
it's actually frankly getting extremely annoying.
And you know what's
Both
good
of
is
these
that,
twats.
as you can see me here, you know, my general demeanor, I kind of act as a bit of a, you know, when you like, let's say you're looking at a Toyota Camry
Yeah.
and you're like, it's not a perfect car, all right? And then you look next to it and you see a Nissan shitbox. You're like, maybe I want to take a ride in that car, all right? That's kind of what I was providing for Connor on this holiday.
Oh.
I was being the,
Well, to be honest, I do actually have you to thank to an extent.
I
because you
did. No, he
got us
did. He did.
talking.
But you know, I was kind of like there, and plus I'm in a relationship, so I'm not really
But
interested
it was
at
weird,
the
though. We
moment.
kind of like...
I wasn't really the
Well,
way
we
I
always
was talking to
predicted it in
women
a
was
way.
not to seduce them or to flirt with them. I was just talking the way you would talk. So then
Sure.
you come along and you whip out the flirting. Then they're like, okay, maybe now this is
this guy knows what he's talking about.
this is a potential for you know, something to happen. So anyway, at the pool bar, there were some women, but it wasn't really a viable option.
No.
So we headed out and we went to this place that was actually, we were really skeptical of it when Alicia
on.
told us about it.
Hang on, we need some context here before you say this.
Uh-huh.
I need the viewers to know, Dan, that you and Alicia were on my ass all the time about why are you chatting to women, why are you doing that? And you know what? Like maybe it's been a bit difficult, but you know, it's also been a bit of an interesting journey. But also, you know, sometimes I just couldn't be asked. So, you know, but you know, we eventually got to the point where it was like the day before me and this girl were together. You were saying,
I don't really know what you're making excuses for, because like,
I'm not making an excuse, I'm giving backstory.
okay, backstory, fair enough.
We were in our room and you were like, tomorrow is the day. Do you remember saying that?
I did say it.
And funnily enough,
Because
tomorrow that's the day. And it was the day we filmed the last podcast. It was the night of that.
that's right. It was just before. It was just
went
after
out,
we filmed a
And we went
podcast.
to this Lexi, which is like a almost rooftop bar. It's $10 to get in. You get as much beer and as much
And that's
food as
what
you
really
want.
surprised us because Alicia
really
literally
nice
said to
for
us, she
some-
was like, for $10, you literally get all you can eat, all you can drink. And we were so skeptical. We were like, there's got to be a catch. There's got to be a shit place.
It wasn't being tamed.
Very
but
little
it's
of a
still-
catch. I mean, it was just a really nice place.
It was like a
with,
Stella in a
with
way.
pretty nice food, with pretty nice drinks. It was great. And it was
amazing
literally
women.
$10
Got
for
to
the
my
entire
camera.
night.
There you go.
And so we went
how
there.
How did you get talking to these lovely?
So we were in
people?
this place, and they had a pool in there, but no one really goes in the pool. So we kind of, because we had actually gone there the night before as well.
I think in the daytime there's a lot more
And
traffic.
we went there, and so some people were in the pool, and some were chatting, and we actually, there was like a shisha next to the pool, so we went and we were sort of doing that. Can you grab me one, please? Yeah, I think the shisha fucked me up too. And so we kind of knew the place already. So this cut to the second night when we were there. This is where Conor meets the girl. We're there, and we're a bit like, and I think Conor, even you said, you were literally at the pool doing one of these, like, you know, where is this
Can I
going?
defend myself for a second?
That's not an insult. I'm
How is that not an insult?
no, because
How is that?
I'm not saying you're doing that in a bad way. I'm just
I
setting
know
the
what-
stage as like,
I know what you bloody
Things-
You bloody think that I'm just some self-loathing man, but
that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to.
For the record, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a journey the last few
I'm
months.
just saying that
Once your confidence,
there was.
it's like a plate that's been thrown and smashed on the floor.
What
It's
I'm
hard to
saying
pick the
is
pieces
that
up, okay?
is that it felt as though this moment fell in our lap.
No, it did.
Is what I'm trying to say.
And I told her that.
Okay, I leave sort of that area to go to the toilet, which you have to walk across the bar to go to. So I walk across the bar, and just outside the toilet, like as I'm going in, I notice these two guys and a girl, and they're hanging out and they're just like chilling, and I'm like, hey, how you going? You know, they look our age.
What a conversation starter.
And maybe I bumped into one of them, or I don't know. But we started chatting. I was like, hey, how you going? What are you guys up to? Like, you know, you seem our age. What's up? What's the deal? I think because I was a bit drunk, I did the classic, like, can you guys believe this? $10 for, you know, all you can eat, all you can drink. And so I'm there, and I'm like, guys, this is so cool. And we start chatting, and obviously the girl's a bit of a cutie, and I'm like, you know, I got my eagle eyes on. And I'm chatting to the guy, and then I can't remember if you guys walked over, if I went and grabbed you or whatever.
So I went to the toilet and I passed by. I'm like, fuck's sake, Dan's chatting to another random.
And I was like, nah, come,
And
meet these guys.
I was in the toilet,
Yeah.
and then you went to the toilet, and I was like, oh hey Dan, and you're like, dude, there's some people I want you to meet.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh okay.
So we
Again,
come
I
out.
was already a bit like, yeah, fine, okay. I was down in the dumps, all right. What do you? At least
I'm
honest
not
about
trying to
it.
say there's nothing wrong with that. I
It
wasn't
can
trying
be
to
hard
say you were
go
down in
out
the
and
dumps.
be
I was just
single
saying
and,
that,
you
like,
know, being single is always just like this like cloud over your head, like I should be doing this, I should be doing that, and that can get to you.
okay,
man.
what I'm trying to say, let me put it in a
Right.
way that hopefully you'll prefer. Oftentimes, you find what you're looking for right when you stop looking for it.
Literally me at the pool bar.
You know what I'm saying? So there you go. Is that more of an elegant way to put it?
Yeah. No, I agree. I could definitely sometimes try a bit harder, but it can be scary.
No, I'm saying sometimes you sort of go, you know what? Why am I trying right now? Let's have a break. And then that's when it happens.
Yeah,
Then you're like,
well,
oh shit, you know?
I certainly did not think. I don't mean this in like a racial way, but there was like 75% of the people. I'd say even more, like 85% of the people, maybe even 90 there were not white. So I wasn't thinking this would be the best place to find a lady, you know.
Well, because so many of them were in Perth, it's like, if we did see someone that was Australian, there was actually a decent chance you could see them when you got back,
It's
you
weird
know?
'cause I met a lot of Perth guys. It just wasn't meeting enough Perth girls. But you dragged me over,
So,
didn't you? So
These people happen to be Canadian. And I don't know if you all know about Canadians, but they are just the loveliest people. My goodness. They're just sweet. They're nice. So lovely and just very open, you know? And we're chatting. And anyway, you know, we can spare you the details, but Conor ends up chatting to this girl. Bada bing, bada boom. Things go well.
yeah.
And Conor made a friend. Let's just put it that way.
It's good though, because like I met the sweetest lady from Kuala Lumpur who was also Canadian. So I'm getting made deja vu because, like, you know, the exact same thing happened, and then I got sick.
Funnily enough,
day after
when
she
Conor
left.
went to Kuala Lumpur, he also met a Canadian girl.
Yeah,
What a weird coincidence.
it's the craziest thing. I think Canadians just kind of love me, which is okay.
Conor has a type.
But she was the most sweetest, most loveliest, down to earth girl, and and can I just say, to give myself a little bit of props, she was fine. She was very fine.
She was a beautiful young lady, and I'm very glad.
I hope us bringing up very carefully what happened.
No, it's okay. We're being very respectful. It was very nice that you got to meet someone and spend a bit of time with them and just have a night. And actually, what was interesting, I haven't really told this side of the story. Because Conor was kind of chatting to that cutie, I was like, all right, well, I'll let him do his thing. I gave you the room key. I was like, I'm going to head out for a few hours.
Future preference, yep.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm going to do my own thing. And I kind of had a bit of a... Huh? Oh, God. Oh, it's that guy.
Down there. I'm serious.
Oh, no.
I'm serious.
Keep eye contact.
Hang on.
Do you guys remember in the last...
Oh, no.
So there was this guy we met, and he was a bit of a...
Oh, no.
Bit of a weird guy, and apparently he's down there right now, and we're very nervously kind of... Is he looking at us?
Not yet.
Can he see us?
Yet,
Did we tell him we have a podcast?
Hang on, he's leaving.
Okay, he's going. That's the thing, when you meet weirdos at the hotel... Is he literally walking under us? Oh.
Can you see that bald
He's
head?
under us right now. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is he leaving? I'm trying to look in your reflection of your sunglasses.
This is on live update.
I can see he's going.
And he's gone.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Oh, my word.
That was
the guy.
spooky.
There was a guy we told you about last episode who...
Sort of attacked me.
He was a weird guy, and we were at the club, and then we thought he was a nice guy because we chatted to him at the pool bar,
See,
and
that's how
then
you
he
win
came out with
by the way,
us.
What you did.
Yes, thank you. I was very...
Don't go up to him and be like...
I did the
"Ooh,
old
he thinks,
soft
look at him,
touch,
like,
yeah. I was kind of like, hey, how we going? And I introduced them. But this guy who just walked past,
boy.
he was like...
He was practically
He
forcing women
literally...
to come over.
He
I
went
was
over
like,
to this
"No,
girl. I watched
stop."
him. He went over to this girl. He was talking to her for like 2 minutes straight, just like, this guy's such a great guy. You got to go with this
Doesn't
guy.
even
And
know
then
me.
he went over to you, and he was like, why aren't you talking to her? And he was
Because
shaking
He
you.
wasn't interested. Respect women. Like, oh my god.
Okay, so back to the story. Basically, I had a
Bring
bit
us
of
back,
I had a bit of a Todd in BoJack. He's walking through the hotel and he's like trying to get the ice. I went on a bit of a who knows what happens kind of evening. Hey, my man!
What's up, dude?
Look at the guest.
Our
there he is.
favorite star. Hell yeah, man.
We
last
told you
one.
you'd be on it.
We leave at like 3, so we're just getting it in before. Yeah.
That's one of the
Thanks,
lovely
man.
guys
Cheers.
that we met.
Have a good one. It was lovely
at the
meeting
pool
you.
bar. Cheers.
Cheers,
Have a good
mate.
one.
Thank you.
That was
What
a
a
really
nice
sweet guy who we met at the pool bar, and he was here
supportive.
with his daughter. He's such a sweet guy. He was nice.
Basically, when we were filming before on our last one.
Moral of the story is the pool bar
was
is
just
a
sat there.
50% success rate of
was-
who you meet.
He was literally just sat at the top when we were filming our last one, just like he needs to like having beer. And he was like, when we went to the pool bar, he was like,
Yeah, it was like, hey, I just saw you film. So
well, then his daughter came out. He was like, what, 14, 15? And she was like, I think they're filming a podcast. And he was like, a what?
yeah, that's right.
So
He was like, what is the
asking-
podcast? He came over. He was like, what the hell were you guys doing?
And a good meme was he was like, I'll be on the next one. And then there you go. He made a quick cameo.
Now he's on the next one. This story has been all over the place today.
Well,
So-
look, it's the end of the holiday podcast.
Well, we don't have much time, so I'll quickly say this, and then we'll get to the beer cycle. So I just kind of had a bit of a walk around, random night. I went around. I sort of went to different clubs and just... It was a weird time for me. But, it was an eventful 3 hours. I just walked around, kind of looked at different people. I danced a lot. I did a lot of boogieing. Some women pointed at me and laughed.
Yeah, that happens to me.
That was a bit sad. But...
Can I just say something quickly?
Yeah.
I think that like,
And then we'll get to the cycle.
the whole idea of like this thing of moving on and progressing is extremely important. And look, I know that I certainly took my time a bit, but at least when it happened, it was really nice. It was just a very enjoyable experience, and it was also something that I waited for someone who was really nice. And that's like, now that the first one's out of the way, you can go around a little bit and enjoy yourself. But I think it did take me some time to even feel like I could or wanted to or even have the confidence to. But to see someone who was like extremely pretty was like
And
so
look,
nice. Just moving on, it's
from a
progress.
confidence boost sense, she was really into you. And actually, I got to say, I... maybe I shouldn't say this, but we went... No, I was just going to say, as much as I said there were literally like a group of women at the club who pointed at me and laughed, there was a girl the next day who was like, I spoke to her briefly and I could
Yeah.
tell she was interested. I obviously I have a girlfriend. I'm not interested. I skipped town before anything could happen. It was a very brief talk that we had, but I could tell she was really interested, and I actually bumped into her later, and she was like, "Hey, we're going to party here. Do you want to come?" And I was like, "I'm sorry, I got to go back to the." I was like, it was a bit whatever, but that was also a nice confidence boost, and but what's funny about me, because I'm in a relationship, I was like, the stages I went through was like chatting to this girl, like, okay, seems like a nice person, and then she's interested, and I'm like, that's great. And then my next thought is like, oh no, I can't be chatting up girls. I'm in a relationship. What am I doing? And then I start to like, oh, you idiot, and all this stuff. So
I just think that literally is like the thing though. It's like when you're literally going through that kind of thing mentally, it's insane to even think that you can do as good as you can do. I just think that's something that's shown me this trip that I can, because I always just thought I wasn't that good enough to do this and that, but then to see that I could actually do that was really good. And I think that's the best thing I learned from it all, is that you can actually, stuff that you just think you couldn't do. Like, I would look at her normally and be like, yo, she would never be interested in me, and the fact that she was, and there was like, especially went to like a club afterwards, and there was like so many other guys there, and just the fact that she wanted to go home with me was an insanely good compliment. And that's all I got to say about that.
Okay, so we got to wrap things up soon-ish. So I'm going to quickly...
We're not recorded.
Nah, it's going into there.
Oh, thank fuck.
That's all right.
I saw the thing wasn't moving.
I know. I forgot to record the audio separately, but...
So you have to clap it in.
Yeah, no, it'll be in there. Anyway,
okay, thank God.
But that was a good call, and I nearly fucked up the entire filming process. So I'll quickly go to this, and I'll say that...
Beer cycle?
No, because the beer cycle will end on, that's what we call pacing.
Well,
that's what we call the grand finale. So we did go to Starbucks.
Oh yeah, it was yesterday.
Yeah.
So I get it. The grand finale is going to be the old beer.
Yeah. So we went to Starbucks. We got this old... Oh, no, wait.
Why are we big and that small?
Around. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
So...
Go for Joe.
Connor got Joe.
The guy literally says was called Joe, which I
What did you get? Later. A caramel something?
Yeah, no, it was really good. You got the classic
Mate,
LA
I got the pumpkin spice latte. How could you not?
Latte.
Down right there. It was very sweet. There's me. There's Connor. We love the pumpkin spice. That was my phone when the... these are all taken on the front-facing camera because my phone
when we get to the beer cycle.
is like broken. No, well, I'll tell this and then I'll tell the beer cycle. So after the beer cycle... We got very drunk, and I'll explain what I mean by that when we go through it. But long story short, I wanted a video of us falling into the water, like in the BoJack intro, BoJack Horseman, and I grabbed my phone. I stood with Connor and this other guy. We fell backwards into the water, and almost immediately my phone was glitching and being broken and being destroyed. Yeah, it was his second cousin. Some of these photos are like borderline not safe for work, but they're great. So now we're going to tell you the story of the beer cycle, folks. This is where we end.
One of the best thing we did on the trip was the beer cycle.
This was amazing. We were both a little bit skeptical,
Yeah.
What's happening here?
To say the least.
What's the deal? Honestly, we were both thoroughly impressed, I think. Because
so basically it's like a 2-hour drive. You do like 3 loops.
So this is it.
It's all you can drink.
This is not a great quality photo, but basically there are cycles here. I mean, the cycling doesn't actually do anything. It's just part of the fun. But you'll sit here. There's a bar. There's an actual... this is a... What do you call it? Like a tap for beer. And they would take a keg. So you go and we literally were driving. The keg was coming out. It was great. It was like... It was... absolutely great. We were there with a few other people, and it was... Oh God, what did that do? There we go. We were there with a few other people, and it was just a lovely trip. The people we were there, you'll probably see some photos. Oh, these are all the photos of like people who had gone before.
There's me doing the old Zach.
Here's us. There you go. So there were a few people. This you can see we're sitting. There were a few people there as well, and there was it was music playing. They had an iPad with Spotify, so you could queue up the music, and literally it was unlimited drinks. So you would finish and then get another one, and then finish and then get another.
I had about 8 pints.
We got absolutely hammered on this beer cycle.
They would stop twice throughout the whole 2 hours, and then to go to the toilet. And I remember like the first time getting off the bus, I was like feeling it, and then the second time I said to you, I was like, I feel like I'm on the moon.
Oh, here we go. So this is our group, right? So we got this guy. What was this guy? He was like a is he a tradie or something? Oh no, he worked at the shoe shop.
He works at Platypus.
Yeah. Well, we don't want to dox him, but
Oh, sorry.
but you know, so all these people, it was such a sweet time. We went around. There we are, the tourists. It was just great. Look at us.
Dude.
It was great, you know.
If
and
only the videos played.
are we gonna show the moped stuff, or we didn't really take much photos?
No photos of the mopeds. So yeah,
But we got drunk, and then
off.
we were super drunk, and you know, something like the beer cycle, it's a bonding experience, and so we were there with the people.
Like, come to our pool bar.
Yeah, so they were like, "Come to the hotel. We've got a pool bar as well. Like,
But
come,
did
let's
we
chill."
ride home first? Yeah, we did.
So we came home.
Yeah.
Well, there's photo evidence of us coming home. So here we are. This is almost like a video.
Oh, cool.
There you go. I'm a head out. This was our I'm a head out photo.
I'm a head out, yeah. Wow.
So we're going. Look, I did have the belly out.
Yeah,
I did the
by
old.
the end, we both had our bellies just hanging out.
It got a little sloppy.
Which
let's
you
just
were
put it
allowed
that
to do
way.
as long as you don't take your shirt off.
That's right. That's what she said. This was
Also, me
our. Oh,
and
this was
Dan-
our beautiful server,
Me and
Cynthia.
Dan down our drinks, and then she was like, "There's a 2-minute wait."
Yeah, she said, whenever you down your beers, you have to
2
wait
minutes
2 minutes before I can give you
before
another
having
one,
another
just
one.
because you don't,
Which
you guys are
makes
too
sense.
drunk. Okay, we're cutting to the end here. So we go, like I said, this is our lovely server, Cynthia. There she is. She was so nice. She was
her
so
name again?
nice. Cynthia.
Cynthia.
It's on her hat. Cynthia, I guess. She took care of us. She
was
took
a lovely
such
lady.
good care of us. If it weren't for her, we would have been, I mean, we were already a sloppy mess, but we would have been even more of a sloppy mess. So we're here. We got some
Oh,
photos and
dancing.
videos out there. We got some
These are some
photos
of
with
the
the
best
boys.
photos.
I love these guys. This was just hilarious. Like, we're just here. We're hanging.
The up close ones are like so funny. Like these ones, like
This literally looks like when you're hungover and you look at the photos and you're like, what the hell? We were super drunk at this point, and it was like 4 PM. It wasn't even,
that's
it
why
was
we
early.
crashed early.
It was such a weird day. And we were so sloshed, man. I think we had already had some beers that morning, I'm pretty sure, as well.
Yeah.
So we weren't even going into it sober. And then we had like 8 pints. It was hectic. And this was like, so this photo was a bit, so this is us now and then us in 40 years.
Jeez. Oh yeah, that's why we took it.
Yeah.
I was like, why is the framing off?
Nah. Oh, God. We are, in a way,
Jeez.
we're such tourists. So here we are. We rode
I
the
did the one thing I
mopeds.
promised my parents I wouldn't do: jump on a motorcycle.
Look, we had to do it at least once. To be
No.
fair, we only did do it once. Well, we did.
Yeah, we did.
We did it back to our
3
hotel
times.
and then
It was
to
like
their
the hotel,
yeah.
back to the pool, and then back to our hotel.
But it was
And
such
it was
a.
so fun, to be fair.
I literally look like I have my ass out here.
You do.
It was a great time. We were super drunk. It was just lots of fun. And
Oh
then
my days.
and then we did this. We took some photos
Oh
on
my
the
god.
couch.
So literally, we got back to this. We got back to this place, our hotel, and it wasn't until I stumbled into the pool area I was like, "This is our hotel."
So this is where Conor. It's not playing, but Conor
Yeah,
literally
dude,
tries to.
You can literally, if the video played, like you could see me literally looking around, going, "This is our hotel." That's how out of it I was.
Dude, it was.
I
It
didn't
was
even think we
something.
were going home.
So we
Like-
crashed on the couch here, and then I'm not sure. I'm gonna just cut away because I don't know if the rest of these photos are
Yeah, it gets a bit blue.
not safe for work.
Kids.
But yep.
Yeah, they're definitely not.
Literally, the
safe for work.
next one was. The next
Look,
photo had
lads,
my
lads
dick in
on
it.
holiday, all right.
And then that's it. Then that's it. So now we don't need any more green screen. Oh, sorry. There you go. What do we think? Overall review and thoughts, and then we
I
finish.
think one of the most embarrassing things I've done all holiday is send a video to Taika Waititi. Oh, look, this could all.
That's
I
right.
really
So the
doubt
guy that
it.
we said worked at the shoe
I
shop,
really
he
doubt it
literally
'cause
was
they were
Taika
lovely people
Waititi's
and they have
second
no
cousin.
reason. They would have no reason to lie because they're lovely people.
Oh, I don't know why he would lie.
I literally said to him, I was like,
But
you know,
no, you could tell he was lying because he was like, "Oh, Taika's not even that cool, bro."
the classic second cousin.
yeah.
No, he was just saying how like a normal guy is. Basically, I just said to him like, you
Yeah.
know, I just said because they're from New Zealand. I was like, you know, I actually am a huge fan of Taika Waititi. It was like, dude, he's like my second cousin. And I was like, bruh.
Nah,
So,
it was
like,
crazy.
Me and him, like, I was like, my hand around this guy, and I was like, we can send a video to him if you want. I can show him at our next
It
family
was-
party. It's
yeah.
in like January, and I was
Yeah.
like, Taika, I love boy. I'm a huge fan of Hunt for the Little People. Can't wait for your Mandalorian episode. For Ragnarok was dope.
It was hilarious. It was great.
How embarrassing. The old Taika.
That day
to
was
see
great.
that.
And overall, I must say, this holiday, I gave it 5 spooks out of 5 spooks.
Yeah, it's been a
On
spooky
October,
time.
what did you say, 30 cursed?
Spooktober 31st.
That's right. Give me a cheers to end off the holiday and end off the pod. Thanks for coming with me.
Yeah, thank you, guys. No, thank you for.
It's not like I was going to go anyway, is it? But
No, thank you for coming. Actually,
I'm glad we did this. I really am.
It's been a huge few weeks. To be honest.
Here's to many more. Well, we actually got Gold Coast soon anyway, so
Oh God.
it's going to be almost 2.0.
Yeah, I almost feel like I was saying it down the other day. Like I'm kind of glad we're only there for a few days because I think that's all I can take.
I know, honestly. Look, to be fair, we got all this in the fucking suitcase, so
Yeah.
we actually did pretty well with our gear and traveling and stuff. So
Right, the old copyright music.
here's to many more. Thank you very much for listening today.
Thank you.
We always appreciate having you around in the.
And if you're only on Spotify, then God help you because that would have been a
yeah, maybe skip this one. Yeah,
that would have been a very hard podcast to follow.
Yeah, check that one out on youtube.com/for-a-laugh
Yep.
podcast. Maybe
Yep.
You'll find it. Just give it a Google.
No, youtube.com/Conor Hannum.
youtube.com/Daniel is weird. That's where you
At
that's where you
Hannum
go to
Conor on
find
Twitter.
us at the Daniel 8 on Twitter.
Thank you for watching, everybody.
Thank you very much. Goodbye, y'all.
Goodbye.
All the best.
We chink on Ches.
Yeah, cheers.
Ches.
Yeah.